Welcome to the third video in our series about sleep. In my previous videos, I explained the central role of sleep for health and the link between sleep and hormone function. It's estimated that people who constantly sleep for 7 to 9 hours a night live approximately 10 years longer than those who sleep less than 7. I must say that getting enough sleep is something that I struggle with too. I often find myself scrolling on my phone until late at night and not being able to fall asleep. I've found that there are many things that we can do to improve our sleep. And while I don't always apply everything, I thought it would be good to share what I found. The first one is to set a bedtime. If you know you need to wake up at a certain time, make sure you go to bed early enough so that you can sleep for at least 7 to 9 hours. Waking up and going to sleep at the same time every day regulates the body's 24-hour internal clock. This is known as the circadian rhythm. Something that can help prepare the mind and body for bed is to have a set nighttime routine. To do a series of activities before sleeping seems to help the brain understand that it will soon be time to sleep. So for example, it could be brushing your teeth, taking a shower, then doing some reading or meditating, all before going to sleep. Light also has a huge impact on your sleep quality. Being exposed to bright light before bed can really disrupt your melatonin production. Being on your phone or tablet 1 hour can disrupt your melatonin production by 3 hours. A great tip is to stop using screens 3 to 4 hours before bedtime. It's best to keep the room free of gadgets to avoid temptation. Try to choose a screenless activity to relax before going to sleep, like listening to an audiobook or a podcast. On the other hand, sunlight exposure during the day is also super important for regulating sleep patterns. Making sure to get at least 15 minutes of sun exposure a day will vastly improve your sleep. Early morning sun exposure is especially beneficial. When you go to bed, it's also important to ensure that the room you sleep in is as dark as possible. This has an important role in getting into deep sleep phases. Temperature is also a big contributor to a good night's sleep. The optimal temperature for most people is between 14 and 19 degrees Celsius, so adapt the room if possible. Taking a warm shower before bed is also known to help. Another great tip is to try to wake up naturally. The Biohacker's Handbook suggests using a wake-up light and sound device. It imitates a natural sunrise by creating a gradually developing light and soundscape that emulates nature waking up. Our eating habits can also have an effect on our sleep. Digestion can disrupt sleep, so it's best to eat no later than 2 hours before going to bed. At dinner, I would recommend including foods that have tryptophan, as it helps to make melatonin and serotonin, which help with sleep. Red meat, chicken, turkey, fish, dairy, eggs and nuts are some good sources of tryptophan. Try to do about 30 minutes of brisk exercise every day and see how it improves your sleep quality. I know this can seem like lots of steps to take in order to get a good night's sleep. My advice is to start incorporating each tip one by one into your daily routine. By maintaining consistency, these steps will soon become second nature, and I'm personally taking on this challenge as well.